are standing on holy ground. Go tell Pharaoh his weapons of warfare no longer have you bound. Lift up those trumpets, make a joyful sound. Shout, hello Satan, your kingdom's coming down. Church, you're standing on holy ground.
How do you do out there, everybody in TV land? Glad you're on board with us. Your host, Billy Dale Sexton, for the next 30 minutes. Grab a cup of coffee, whatever. Worship God with us, would you? This is the confidence we have in Jesus. If we ask anything according to His will, the Father hears us. And if He hears us, we shall have whatsoever we desire. A blind man sat one evening by the wayside, worn and tired, calling Jesus, Son of David, have mercy, he did cry. The Lord said, bring him hither, and he rose from the dusty mire. And when these two words, behold, was heard, he received his heart's desire. This is the confidence we have in Jesus. If we ask anything according to His will, the Father hears us. And if He hears us, we shall have whatsoever we desire. Now there's Martha standing there weeping at the tomb where her brother lay dead. Jesus joined in with tears of compassion. Then he looked at her and here's what he said.
What did he say?
Do you believe Lazarus can rise up? She said, sure, resurrection day. He said, Martha, I am the resurrection. I'm the truth, I'm the life, I'm the way. This is the confidence we have in Jesus. If we ask anything according to His will, the Father hears us. And if He hears us, we shall have whatsoever we desire. This is the confidence we have in Jesus. If we ask anything according to His will, the Father hears us. And if He hears us, we shall have whatsoever we desire. We shall have whatsoever we desire. He said it. You're gonna have whatsoever you desire. You gotta have confidence. Yes. Good morning. We're gonna keep rolling with a song called Behind the Cross. You'll find the tear stains of compassion. So glad and happy to have you on board. Oh, just reach out to God. Let the anointing fill you. Let it touch you. Let it heal you. Let it save your soul. Behind the cross, you'll find tear stains of compassion. From the heart of Him who cares so much for me. If you will look behind the cross, you'll find like a ransom. Each drop of blood is shed to save a wretch like me. Behind the cross, you'll find my Savior standing, arms out reaching, He's bidding, come down unto me. Behind the cross, you'll find love behind the cross on a hill called Calvary. Behind the cross, you'll find the joy your soul has longed for. Behind the cross, you'll find the love your hungry heart craves. Behind that old rugged cross, you'll find His gift and more that Jesus promised. Yes, you will. You'll find the price for our redemption fully paid. Behind the cross, you'll find my Savior standing, arms outreaching. He's bidding, come thou unto me. Behind the cross, you'll find love so tenderly. Behind the cross, on a hill called Calvary. Behind the cross, rugged cross, on a hill called Calvary. Yes, you will. It's a promise. It's the one out of over 3,000 promises in the book. He'll not leave anything else. And I'm going to throw a curve on my engineer, but we're going to do a song we've been doing for the last 2 or 3 programs called Until You've Known the Love of God. And that is so urgent in my heart for you to know Him and to know Him before this program is over with. He is ready. He knows you already. And He knows your mistakes. He knows your stumbles. He knows your falls. He knows your past. But your past means nothing to Him because it's all about the future with Him. That is really what it's all about. He came to be our future, not to deal with our past, except wipe it out. But He came that we may have life and have it more abundantly and have it eternally. Until you've known the love of God. If you don't know Him, give Him your heart while this song is playing. Give Him your heart until you've known the loving hand that reaches down to a fallen man. If you could own this whole world and its money, build castles tall that reach the skies above. And if you could know everything there was to know about life's game, still you'd know nothing until you've known the love of God. Until you've known the loving hand that reaches down to a fallen man and lifts him up from out of sin where he has trod.
If in your lifetime you could meet everybody, and you could call every name from here to yon, but if you've not come face to face, whoa, with Jesus and His saving grace, still you've known no one till you've known God and His love. Until you've known the loving hand that reaches down to a fallen man and lifts him up from out of sin, where He has trod, until you've known just how it feels to know that God is really real. Still you've known nothing till you've known the love of God. No, you've known nothing till you've known the love of God. Glory to God. Oh, we can't put it in words. We're going to do it again. Just go ahead and roll it again, Matt. Oh, there's somebody needing to hear this. And God needs to tell it. And He needs me to share it. If you could own this whole world and its money, build castles tall enough that reach to the skies above, if you could know everything there was to know about life's game, still you know nothing till you've known God and His love. Until you've known the loving hand that reaches down to a fallen and lifts him up from out of sin where He has trod. How it feels to know that God is really real. Still you've known nothing till you've known the love of God. Until you've known the loving hand that reaches down to a fallen man and lifts him up. Place His love in here. Give Him your heart. Give Him your soul. Oh yes, as we sing this second verse. If in your lifetime you could meet everybody, and you could call every name from here to yon, but if you've not come face to face with Jesus and His saving grace, still you've known no one till you've known God and His love. Give Him your heart, lift your hands and praise Him. Until you've the loving hand that reaches down to a fallen man from out of sin where he had trod, until you've known just how it feels to know that God is really real. Still you've known nothing till you've known the love of God. Oh, it's so true. No, you've known nothing till you've known the love of God. Oh, his wonderful, sweet love. It's Jesus. We're going to sing a song here in a minute, but I'm going to say something about this next song that God gave me, Meet Me in Galilee, based on the 28th chapter of Matthew, and of course, we know that it's throughout the four Gospels. But I took this from the 28th chapter of Matthew, and it was about what we just sung about. It's about having an experience with Jesus. You see, the disciples that walked with Jesus, they walked with him wherever he went, they went. For 3.5 years in his ministry, the ministry of Jesus. They ate where he ate, probably ate what he ate. They slept where he slept. They stayed where he stayed. And for 3.5 years. But you see, on the third morning, after he was crucified, taken off the cross, and taken and laid in a borrowed tomb in the garden tomb area, and he lay in there, the body did, while he ministered to the spirits. And then he rose again that third morning. He rose up that third morning, and Mary and the other Mary, the mother of James, and there was Joanne, there was others that came, but specifically Mary came with ointments to anoint the body of Jesus. And they didn't know how they were going to get the stone out of the way, because they knew they couldn't budge it. But yet they went according to the leadership of the Spirit and that unction, and mainly that experiential desire that she received when Jesus cast 7 demons out of her, transformed her, changed her inside and out. But she came and she found the stone was already rolled away. She looked inside and she saw 2 angels, or 2 men in white raiment, one at the head and one at the feet where the body of Jesus laid. And they spoke to her several things, said, "Why seek ye the living among the dead?" She said, the angels said, "We know that ye seek Jesus who was crucified, but he is not here, he is risen. Come see the place where the Lord lay. And then run and tell his disciples that he is risen." So she did just that. She saw. And then the disciples, she went and told them, and they came, Peter and John mainly, and they saw where the body of Jesus was laid, but it was not there. But they saw the linen cloths, and they saw the garments, and then they saw the linen cloth for his head neatly folded up in another place. That's another story for another time. But that did represent he's coming back. Whenever you dine at a place over in Israel, the custom was, if you were not satisfied, you just wad the napkin up and just leave it. But if you enjoyed dining at that place, then you folded it up as to say, I'm going to use this again. I'm coming back. Jesus enjoyed what he got here, and we're going to dine with him again. But anyway, the story is, Martha went and told the disciples. They came back and they looked. And then they left because they had options.
They had all of their background and their profession and all of their tools and the things that they depended upon, and so they weren't automatically relying upon them. But Mary had nowhere to go. She had given it all to Jesus. She laid it all down. Her life was completely absorbed and wrapped up in the Messiah, her master. And when she stayed, the rest of them, unless she stayed at the tomb, and she wept. And then Jesus appeared unto her, and she thought he was the gardener, but Jesus spoke. And he spoke to her and said, "Fear not, Mary, it is I." She fell at his feet, began to worship him, called him Rabboni. In other words, she worshiped him. And he said, "Now, go tell my disciples that you've seen the Lord." What is that saying? We're missing it if we don't give him everything. If we don't do like Mary did. If we don't sell out entirely. That's the message in that whole story in the 28th chapter of Matthew. The disciples had options. As long as you've got options, you're not going to know the God that he wants you to know. But he says, surrender it all. You're out there, you've been going to church. You may sing in the choir. You may be a deacon. You may be a greeter at the church. You may be an evangelist. You may be a preacher. God is saying this morning to give it all. Give it all. Give it all to him. Because Mary had no reservations. She had no options. She had sold out entirely. She had sold out entirely. She said, Rabboni, Master. And she saw the Lord. The Lord revealed himself. The Bible speaks about pureness of heart. And seeking him with a whole heart. Then you're going to see him through revelation. He has a chance then, anyway, to speak to you in revelation. But I'm going to try to get the song done right now. If you'll start it, Matt, if you have it queued up, that's good. Meet me in Galilee. That's what God's saying in the song. What he's saying in the 28th chapter of Matthew. Meet me where you live. Meet me where you hurt. Meet me where you need a God, because I'm already there. Early one morning came Mary to the tomb where Master was laid. The angel said, he's not here, he has risen. Come see the place where he lay. As she was weeping, Jesus spoke and said, Mary, be not afraid. Go and tell my disciples you've seen me. Here's what I want you to say. Will you meet me in Galilee? You will always find me waiting there at your point of need. Things will never be the same in Galilee. I rose to meet you there and to set you free. And anywhere you hurt, you see, is your place in Galilee. I made the long, long journey so I could always be at your point of need in your Galilee. You see, your Galilee is where you hurt, where your affliction, where the doctor diagnosed that bad disease or that situation. God's saying, trust me, give it all. Just meet me where you live. Will you meet me in Galilee? You will always find me waiting there at your point of need.
Things will never be the same in Galilee. I made the long, long journey so I could always be. Now anywhere you hurt, you see, is your place, that place in Galilee. I made the long, long journey so I could always be at your point of need and your Galilee. Will you meet me in Galilee? Surrender it all. He's saying in that story to me, and we'll go out with me saying this: meet me where you're real. It's over 92 miles from the Garden Tomb area to Capernaum in the northeast corner of the Sea of Galilee where Peter lived. And I said, Lord, you keep repeating that. Why? He said, whatever it takes. Rough places, smooth places, high places, low places, whatever it takes for you to get from who you are now to that place of reality, to just being real and say, God, I need you in my point of need. He has already made the journey. He's sitting at your doorstep saying, let me in and I'll fix it. God bless you. Call us with the phone number on the screen. Write to us, the address on the screen. Let us know that God touched you in this program. If you want to send a love gift in, we need it. We can use it. And it'll help us to go around the world telling the love of Jesus to everybody just like you. Till next week, same time, tell a friend that Jesus loves you. We love you. And God bless you. And be sure and join us next week.
Church is standing on holy ground. Don't tell Pharaoh his weapons of warfare no longer have you bound. Lift up those trumpets. Make a joy.